下来9号同学美村幼校林品轩的题目是 My Magical Machine. Let's welcome.
My topic is my magical machine. How can we change the world? I don't think it needs changing. I think it needs saving. People are cutting down too many trees. Animals are dying. People are going hungry, and the air is unbreathable. Little changes won't help anything. This is an emergency. The hole in the ozone layer has doubled inside. What we need is a miracle. We need a machine to help us. My idea for the machine is called the Changeinator 3000. The machine will have to be huge, but it will make a giant difference to everyone. The machine will also take a long time to make, but it will be worth it. My Changeinator 3000 will be a machine that we can put seeds in, and super trees will grow inside, sucking up all the dangerous carbon dioxide. The clean air will go all around the earth and fix the giant hole in the ozone layer. All of the world's air pollution will disappear, and the world will be healthy again. My machine will not only make clean air, it will also make food. All the seeds we put into the Changeinator 3000 will grow enough food to feed all the people in the world. My machine will help everybody stay healthy, and no one will be hungry. People will be able to spend their food money on other things, such as helping charities, the fight against crime, improving education, environmental studies, and so much more. My machine will also make a magical drug, which will give people the power to fly. If people could fly, then we wouldn't need cars or scooters. The wind and air we fill when we fly will also cool us off. So we wouldn't need any air conditioners. The air will get cleaner because cars and air conditioners pollute the environment. People will be much happier because they will be healthy and be able to sleep on the clouds. When everyone sees my big machine work, then they will make more around the world. And one day, we won't worry about things like pollution, global warming, starvation, or any of the other nasty things that happen because people ruin the environment. If we don't save the earth now and start building my invention, the earth will die. Just think, no world means no life. No people, no plants. No animals, nothing. If we don't do something together quickly, then all of the things in the world will disappear. I know that isn't what you want, so I'm counting on you to help me, to help everyone. Thank you.
谢谢品轩的演说。
下一位参赛者，让我们欢迎中华安亲分校詹世杰 Jeff， 他所带来的题目是 The First Time I Drank Beer。
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff. What is it like to try something for the very first time? Sometimes it doesn't quite match what we imagined, like the first time I drank ginger tea. But that is nothing compared to the first time I drank beer. That's right, I said beer. Call out the National Guard, call Child Protection Services. But before you do, allow me to tell you my story. When it's summertime, my parents like to drink beer from time to time. I always imagined that beer must taste delicious. My parents always made it seem like such a treat, sipping it slowly. Sometimes my dad would even smack his lips and let out a sigh of appreciation. Beer just seemed so interesting, with its bubbly, sparkly, bright yellow color. I thought it surely must taste the way it looked. I begged for a taste, but every time the answer was no. One hot day, My family and I were just languidly lounging around the house when my dad brought some very, very cold beer. The bottle hissed open with a whisper of wonderful things. I don't know why, but I couldn't help myself. I sneaked around the table to grab a bottle. What do you think you're doing? Roared my father. I begged, I pleaded, I pouted for just a sip of this ambrosia. Finally, they said, okay, but only a little taste. They poured me a little in a glass and gave it to me. I felt so excited. My dream was about to come true. I swallowed it all in one go. I choked, coughed, and spluttered. It was so terrible. I couldn't believe that something that looked so pretty could taste this bad. It's poison. How can anyone drink, let alone enjoy this stuff? Mom and Dad laughed loudly. Dad said, we knew you wouldn't like it, but you wouldn't stop trying if we didn't let you try it for yourself. You wouldn't believe us that beer is bitter and not good for kids. Now you know why children shouldn't drink beer. Beer tastes much worse than flat Coke, worse than ginger tea, worse than mineral water. Believe me, you wouldn't want to try it even once. I guess the first time I drank beer had taught me a lot. It wasn't at all as good as I thought it would be. It taught me that appearances are often deceiving. Finally, I want to tell all the kids that if your parents say something is not good for you, you'd better believe it. Thank you.
谢谢 Jeff 精彩的演说。
精英美组总决赛冠军得主是林品轩，台中美村幼校，欢迎上台领奖。
Emily, please hand over the national champion sash to this year's Young Scholars winner.
Emily， 请将精英美组冠军荣誉带给今年的优胜者，并请留下来和今年度的冠军与评审一起拍照留念。
现在我们很荣幸的向大家宣布，2011第10届何嘉仁全国青少年美语写作演说比赛精英美语组全国总冠军是
Jeff from 中华 Bilingual，
来自中华安亲分校詹世杰 Jeff。
Dan, please hand over the national champion sash to this year's Young Scholars Division winner and wait for a picture with our champion and judge.
请丹丹将冠军荣誉带交给今年的优胜者，并请和2011年精英美语组全国总冠军以及评审一起拍照留念。
Thank you, Dan. Please return to your seat.
再次恭喜以上的参赛者，你们已为自己的人生创造了荣耀时刻。谢谢所有的嘉宾的热情参与支持，我们明年再见。
Goodbye.
Bye.